I hope Wednesday against Oxford United. Just play a little trail a bit now while I have a biscuit. Fucking every biscuit I ever gets broke. The humble digestive. You can't be wrong. Biscuits are too fancy these days. Bits of fucking chocolate shaving in, bits of cuddants and everything else, and proper biscuit, traditional biscuit. Can't be wrong. The biscuits that built Britain, these, aren't they? The humble digestive. People eat more digestives unless they're these fancy things. There'd be a lot less problems in the world. Folks are so spoilt. Football. Hang on. Better put a lid on that. I hope she's not much pattern up so she knows if I've been dipping in. So Wednesday taking on Oxford United tomorrow. Don't know much about Oxford really. Fat lad, Maxwell, he fell off boat. What else? Oxford. Ray Houghton. Oxford were up there when I was a kid. They were in a bad outfit and then just seemed to slip through, didn't they? Selling players, Dean Saunders, Ray Houghton, they just sort of slipped away. They weren't League Cup or FA. I think it was League Cup, weren't it, when I was a kid. And then other one were 1991. Played him in League. Wednesday were on a bad run just before Cup final, maybe a fortnight before Cup final. You know, I can remember saying to me, we stand at that time out back. I can remember turning to my dad and going, "Dad, why did you booing John Sheridan? He's our best player." And he went, "Because folks are fucking idiots, son." And it's always stuck with me. Booing John Sheridan. Anyway, Oxford. Let's have a look what they've been up to. Finish this fucking biscuit. Bleeding hell, I've remembered why I always have these with a cup of tea. My mouth's going right claggy now. Oh yeah. Oxford results. So, they lost 3-1 away at AFC Wimbledon. 0-0 draw at home against Wickham. I think that's their derby game, innit? I don't really know that area of country very well. 0-0 there. Then a 1-0 defeat away at Cheltenham Town. Now that's a bit of a turn up for books because Cheltenham's took a few pastings. 1-1 with Gillingham, who's a dogged side. And then final result, almost typically, just before he turned up at Hillsborough, battered Accrington Stanley 5-1. Well, mixed bag there really. Okay, so their overall is played 10, won 4, drawn 3, lost 3, scored 15, 11 against, and their danger man, Nathan Holland, played 9, 3 goals, 1 assist, apparently quite a live wire though, and I think he's a promising young youth international that they've got on loan from West Ham. So he's the one to watch out for. Now their manager's that Karl Robinson. You shouldn't judge folks by what they look like, but I can't help but look at him. He's got that look, empty, of the father of that Loud family that always move into caravan next door to yours the day after you've settled in. Nice spot this, love. Kids are going to love it. Nice and quiet. I'll be able to read a bit of my book. Next thing, car turns up, doesn't it? And somebody who looks like him gets out. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Oh yeah, football. Sorry. distract me sen right easily. I can't help me sen. It's just the way my brain works. I don't think I'm wired up right. Mind you, doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning don't help, does it? I have my thoughts when it gets this time of night. My thought for the day. Brain starts wandering. Anyway, Wednesday. I've seen a poll today online. I'll get the little graphic up for you. Have a look at this. The poll is: would you start Jaden Brown against Oxford? Now have a look at these results. 57% would not play him. Who are these 57%? I think they've got to be kids, haven't they? Kids or, what's that word? Simpletons. This is based on stats, apparently. Stats that he hadn't scored and he hadn't set a goal up. There's more to a team than that final pass. I know you want people who can do that final pass, and I think we've got some of them. But teams are built on so much more than that. I mean, if we're going to use stats as a way to look at building a team, picking a team, we don't lose games when he plays. We don't lose when he plays. There's a stat. 57%. Just had 3 games without him. Looked toothless. Back inside. Oh, look. Got some bollocks now. Got someone with a bit of aggression in midfield. Getting up and down. Somebody with some legs who can get forward and get back and win tackles. Bit of a selection headache actually for Dan and Moore this weekend. No, not just including whether or not you pick Jaden Brown based on a fans poll, the people who don't know what they're on about, but Barry Bannan, the skipper, fully fit, available. What do we do? Does he go straight back in? I didn't think Wing were brilliant against Wigan, but he was trying to do the right things. Weren't pulling them off, but he was trying to do the right things, and I just think, do you upset that balance? Because I thought him and Hutchinson were good. I thought the entire midfield were good actually. I thought all 4 of them worked really well as a compact unit. I think Adeniran on the right hand side, with him being a sort of naturally a central player, he just tucked in and gave us that compactness. Same with Brown on the other side. He's sort of mentality as a full-back meant that he wasn't afraid to come inside, so we look quite tight in there. It creates some gaps on overlap for Johnson. Would you change that after a good win? A really hard battled win? I think it depends. These are the team, Oxford apparently, when I've been doing my swatting, that like to keep hold up ball and not ball about a bit, so do you go toe to toe with them, or do we fall into that trap of right, we're at home again, let's start rolling ball out front back? Because maybe I'm a dinosaur. I enjoyed that bit more up and at 'em style that we used there. You know, I thought Patterson were brilliant. One of them, wasn't it? What are you up front? What are you in all? No, well, he went in all. I think he's just one of them busy bastards, isn't he? I think he's told him, right, play up front, but when we lose it, get back in midfield and make a 5. Aye, alright, he's one of them, isn't he? All of it show. I thought he had a great game. He's got to start. If he doesn't start, I don't know what message that sends to the rest of the players. That you can come in after a hiatus at side and then play brilliantly. Contender for man at match. Brilliant goal. Leading from the front. Leading the line for the players closing down. If you don't play after that, I don't think it sends the right message to squad, to players, and I think that's when you start getting that bit of slackness coming into training. Well, what's point in fucking working hard all week? He'd just fucking drop me anyway, so he's got to start. Patterson. Bannan, that's the quandary. I can see him coming in for Wing, to be honest with you. I'm not sure that's exactly fair. I know Wing weren't brilliant, but he would attempt in the right things, and that's half the job, innit? I always think you can't bollock people who are trying to do the right things and it's not coming off for them. You can bollock people doing the wrong things, But if people are trying the right things, it's just not coming off from that day. I think you let that go. Could Hutchinson actually come out of midfield? Do we think it'll end up being Wing and Bannan? Is that a bit lightweight in middle at Park? Hutchinson back to centre half. Bit harsh on Dunkley that'd be though, wouldn't it? Because I thought Dunkley were actually very good, really good at air. I like him in air. He's not best passer at ball, but not always going to be passing ball in this division. Well, not if you've got any sense anyway, because some other teams aren't going to be passing it. It's going to be an onslaught. I think that will have done us world of good, actually. I think it'll have done us world of good. I've been thinking a bit deeper though. We've got an area at pitch where I'm not sure what the best option is, because I would say Bannon's best position is slightly ahead of the midfield. Oh, well, what I mean by that is not deep. I think Wing's best position is probably 5 yards higher than Bannon's best position. And I think Berahino's best position is probably a yard or two advanced to Wing's best position. And you can't pick them all. You can't pick them all, so is that why Berahino started the games he's played out wide? I think we've actually got too many wide players, and it's confusing the issue. And I think that's why Darren Moore he'll tell you that he's horses for courses. It's a long season, you need a big squad, fatigue, but I'm not sure he knows what his best side is yet. I really do think it's simple as that. I'd like him to pick the same team as Wigan. I like Barry Bannan. I've said before, I think he's the best footballer in the club. But the best team performances aren't always about just sticking your best 11 players in, are they? It's about the best balance for that 11 on the day. So, love Barry Bannan, but I think it would be harsh to drop anybody after that really well fought and well earned result against Wigan. Gregory and Patterson have done enough to retain their spots. Adeniran, Shadipo, does he come in? No, I don't. I think there's still a lot of people who want to see Brown and Shadipo as a partnership. That's something we've not seen yet. I just don't know. I'll tell you what I do know. I need a shave. So I'll get this white beard now. Still feel about 25 in my head, and then I catch me saying it bog mirror. And I go, who's that twat? Oh, it's me. Plus I can't have a beard anyway, because I spend a lot of time slagging beards off, so can't really then have one, can I? Anyway, let me know what you think the score's going to be. Let me know what you think team's going to be, because I'll be honest, I don't know. I'd go with the same team. Not sure he will. And it's amazing to think really that you could go with a team and think this team's got a really good chance of getting a result, and it ain't got Shadipo, Berahino and Bannan in, who against Shrewsbury were probably three of our best players. So funny carry on.